got what I need. But you say I'm just a frog. But you say I'm just a frog. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say I'm just a frog. But you say I'm just a frog. Oh, man, dude, I've had that song stuck in my brain for, like, the past couple days. Oh, it's so good, though. Like, having a bad song stuck in your head freaking sucks. But when you get a good tune, when you just get something you can jam out to, stuck in your head, and you get to sing it for the world, there's nothing better, my friends. There's nothing better. Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Cube SMP. Right now, we're in spawn. Right now, we are in spawn. Right now, we are running on these stupid freaking gravel roads. But not for much longer, my friends. Not for much longer. In today's episode, we are finally going to figure out what the crap we're going to be doing with these spawn roads, my friends. I've got a couple of designs that I want to lay down, and there is going to be a straw poll. Yes, indeed, a straw poll for you guys to vote on which road designs you guys like the most. I've got I'd say about 5 or 6 road designs I want to do. In fact, we're going to head over here to this little crossroad intersection area, and we are about to freaking snazzy these roads up. If you check out my inventory, I've got a wide assortment of stone, of cobblestone, of nether brick, of sandstone, of wood, of diorite. Like, we have got, ow, hey, ow, ow, hey, ah! Leave me alone, man, leave me alone. We have got some designs to lay down, my friends. Like, I spent a couple of hours last night. I actually tweeted out last night, seeing if anybody on Twitter had some road designs. And, ooh, you guys do indeed have some road designs for Mr. Kermit, my friends. You guys tweeted in a couple of good pictures. Of course, some of them were like, no, I don't like that. I'm sorry. But then again, a couple of other you guys were like, whoa, that's a freaking sweet. Oh, I love you so much. We should be friends. So, yeah, we've got some work to do, my friends. We have got some work to do. Once again, I'm going to head back over here to this little intersection way, and we are going to get started on laying down our first road design. In fact, I think this one was the most popular one out of the Twitter responses. This is the one that most of the people who replied to my Twitter post liked. So hopefully you guys receive it well. And yeah, we'll see how it does, my friends. We'll see how it does. So first things first, we got to get rid of all this freaking gravel. Once I do that, I will pop back in and we can get started on laying down some stone bricks, some stone slabs. Oh, all the stone, the cobblestone. Oh. We'll see you soon, my friends. We will see you soon. Alrighty, guys. So feast your eyes on design numero uno. This is a super simple design, and it's also super duper resource friendly. Of course, all we are using is freaking smooth stone. Of course, the smooth stone slabs, the smooth stone blocks as well down here on the bottom. So if you guys do indeed check out the straw poll down in the description, you guys will find a list of numbers. Now, these numbers will go from 1 to, I don't know how many designs I have, but it will be starting at 1, and this is indeed design numero uno. So with that being said, let's also get rid of some gravel over here, and let's lay down design number 2 real quick. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, actually, before we check out design number 2, I also should probably say don't vote unless it's after you've seen all the different road designs, because if you guys all voted right now and you've only seen design number 1, that would be kind of weird. That would be a little weird, my friends. So don't do that. Wait until you've actually seen all the different road designs and then vote. Yeah? Sound like a good idea? Alrighty, so this is design number 2. So basically, it's almost the same as this one. A very, very similar dash pattern we got going along here that a lot of people actually really seem to like. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be sticking with something similar to this. But instead of having smooth stone all the way around, we got stone slabs. And instead of having stone slabs in the center, we have nether brick. Oh, yeah. I think it's looking pretty good, my friends. I think it's looking pretty good. But wait! There's more. Oh, if we just head on up here, it's the same exact road design, but it's a little different. Can you guys, Oh, can you guys see what's different, maybe? Oh, we got ourselves some stone brick stairs on the side. Instead of having these slabs, look at these. Instead of having these slabs as upper slabs, these slabs are indeed on the lower section of the ground. No mobs are actually going to be spawning on these roads, my friends. So I think that's a pretty good, plus side to this design. So I think what we're going to do is this. I think this is going to be design number 2 And this over here is going to be design number 2.5. Oh, switching things up on you. Switching things up on you. So I think, personally, between the two, I kind of really like how the stone stairs are kind of working together with the land. I think it looks a little smoother compared to having the stone slabs all be up all over the place. Because, I don't know, this is... I don't know, it's much more flush with the land, I guess you could say. And I really, really like that. Alright, so we got design number 2. Design number 2.5 with the stone brick stairs on the side. Okay, well, let's jump into design numero 3. Alrighty, my friends. Boom shaka freaking laka, design numero 3. Look at this, my friend. So this is a little more basic than these previous two, but it is still freaking beautiful. Nonetheless, it looks fantastic. So we got, of course, these stone slabs on the side, which I am a huge fan of, by the way. I think I'd much rather have the stone slabs than having the stone brick slabs. Like these are the way to go. These are kind of poopy, my friends. These are kind of poopy. But anyway, we got ourselves some smooth sandstone on the bottom, and then of course the stone slabs on the side. Super duper basic. There's not much more we could add to this. I mean, I'm sure. Do we have any? Ooh. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. For my cup, put some liquor in it. Let's try this out, my friends. Let's try. Oh, maybe a checkered pattern? What? Let's see how this looks. I got some birchwood planks here. This could look pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. Well, what do you guys think? Maybe? Yes? No? I kind of like the smooth sandstone a little better. This is just kind of a little messy. I think we're going to save the wood for design numero 4. So we're going to replace all this with the smooth sandstone. And this, of course, will be design number 3, my friends. So once again, design number 3 is the sandstone and the smooth slabs on the side. Let me know if you guys like it in the straw poll below. With that being said, let's move on to design number 4. Alrighty guys, this is design number 4. As you see, we've got a nice little gradient of wood right now. We've got birch, we got oak, and we got spruce wood stairs on the side. Once again, it is freaking flush with the ground, which is a huge plus in my opinion. But then again, it's made out of wood. There is indeed a chance that these roads could catch fire from a lightning strike and they could just all burn down. So that is something to consider when you guys are voting. But yes, indeed, my friends, design number 4. Oh yeah, let's move on up to design at number 5. I've actually found myself a lot more road space to work with. I think we're gonna get a couple more designs down, and then we're actually gonna go back to the lily pad to work on my basement area, because we are finally going to get around to spicing up that area. But anyway, with that being said, let's move on to the next design. Alrighty guys, design number 5 uses the new stone blocks. We got a little bit of polished andesite over here. We got a little bit of polished diorite, and we also have some unpolished diorite, just because I wanted to see what the two differences would be. And I think if we were to go with design number 5, we would probably choose the unpolished diorite. I don't really like how there's a border between these two blocks right here. I'm not a fan of that. I'm really liking how it's nice and smooth and flawless and looking good, my friends, looking good. So once again, design number 5 is the polished andesite with the diorite and of course the fantastic smooth stone slabs on this side. Alright, I'm actually running out of road ideas. I might spend a couple of minutes and just hit up Google with Minecraft road designs to see what pops up, but these are the main designs that I kind of wanted to illustrate to you guys. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna go look for a couple more designs. We will hopefully be back with maybe 1 or 2 more designs. So I will see you guys once I have found designs that are worthy of the straw poll. See you soon. Okay, so design number 6, my friends. This one is another one that is super duper resource friendly, mainly because it is just built entirely out of stone. We got the stone bricks down here, we got the stone slabs, we got the cobblestone slabs. Once again, a gigantic perk to having the lower slabs as the road is that no mobs will ever be able to spawn on top of these half slabs, and that is brilliant, my friends. That is brilliant. Okay, so I think I have one more row design that I want to implement. We're actually going to go and grab some hardened clay, and we're going to see if we can make ourselves a easy to build black road. Because I know a lot of people suggested, oh man, you should use black wool, you should use coal blocks, and, well, black wool would, I don't know, I don't really want to use black wool, and the coal blocks would be very difficult. It would be so freaking expensive to do, mainly because we have a lot of roads, my friends. Like, I don't think you understand how many coal blocks we would need to cover this entire freaking spawn area in. Like, oh, too many coal blocks, my friends, too many coal blocks. So I'm gonna go grab some black stained clay, and we're gonna see how that looks. So with that being said, I will see you guys soon for design number 7. Alrighty guys, the final design at number 7, including the black stained clay. I know it looks brown, but it is indeed black stained clay right here. And we also got a couple of dashes of yellow stained clay, making the last design. Design number 7. I'm not going to really give my opinions on this, mainly because I don't want to hinder anybody to, you know, have opinions of their own. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Alrighty, let's go over all the designs real quick, just to recap. So now would probably be the best time to actually go in and vote for all the designs, now that I actually have completed laying them all out, now that you know what each number represents. But once again, let's go through them all. So once again, design number 1, including the smooth stone slabs on the bottom, making a couple little dashes, and the smooth stone slabs on the side. Looking good, looking good. And then design number 2, basically the same design as this one, but switching out the smooth stone with the smooth stone slabs, and then adding in some nice pieces of nether brick. Oh, fantastic. And then, of course, design number 2.5, the exact same design from before, but instead of having the stone brick slabs, stone brick slabs on the side, we have actually replaced said stone brick slabs with stone brick stairs. We have also created ourselves the half slabs down on the bottom instead of on the top. Let me show you that real quick. Boom. Top slabs, and bottom slabs, So keep that in mind. That is a big difference in my mind. Let's go to design number 3. I think this is design number 3, right? So design number 3 is indeed a very, very basic design. We could probably snazzy it up a little bit if people requested it to be snazzied up, but it is indeed just some sandstone with some stone slabs on the side. Looking good, looking good. And then over here we have got design number 4. The wood design, my friends. The wood design. Once again, a nice perk of the slabs on the bottom is that no mobs will spawn on top, and it is nice and flush with the surrounding landscape. I think that is a gigantic bonus to said design. Also included in the design number 2.5 over there. Alright, so design number 4 is the wood design. And then over here, we got to design number 5, including the polished andesite, the polished oh, no, wait. We weren't going to do the polished diorite. I don't like this. Oh, no. I do not like that at all. So, design number 5 is going to have the polished andesite and just the regular diorite as the dashes along the road. I think it looks pretty good, my friends. I think it looks pretty good. It's also a really nice way to get rid of some of those freaking blocks out of my inventory, man. I have literally chests full of all these blocks. I have nowhere else to put them, my friends. I have nowhere else to put them. So that is also something to keep in mind. And of course, we got the smooth stone slabs on the side. All right, design number 5. This one is design number 6. I think this one is actually, this one's up there on my list, my friends. This one is up there on my list. So we've got the stone slabs, not the stone slabs, the stone brick stairs on the side, once again, creating a nice flush look with the surrounding landscape. The stone brick stairs are next to the stone slabs, next to the cobblestone. Woo, that's a lot of stone, my friends. That is a lot of stone. So that is design number 6. Once again, one of my favorites. And then over here, the last design number 7. So I'm going to be honest, this one didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to. I would really, really like it if the black stained clay was actually black. That would be freaking cool. But for some reason, black stained clay is brown. Brown stained clay. Black stained clay? Brown stained clay. Brown? Black. Okay. And then we also got ourselves a couple of yellow stained clay dashes. Let me in on a little secret, guys. So I found this chest here. And it's got some goodies in it, my friends. It has got some goodies in it. Alright, well, those are all the designs 1 through 7. Make sure you guys vote in the straw poll below. and I will take said straw poll into heavy consideration. Obviously, if you guys do indeed vote for, like, design number 7, I might have to change it up a little bit, my friends. I might have to change it up a little bit. Alright, well, I think that is going to be it for the road segment of the video. We're actually going to head back home, back to my lily pad, because I have got some updates for you guys, my friends. We have finally gotten around to actually prettying up the basement a little bit. You guys know, like, the dirt walls that have been surrounding the under part of my base? They're freaking gone, my friends. They're freaking gone, finally. So we're going to hop on over there. We're going to check it out. We're going to talk about it a little bit. Maybe make a little bit more progress. And then we will hop on into the next part of the video, my friends. We got a couple more things to do for today, my friends. We have a couple more things to do. Alright, with that being said, I will see you guys soon. I'm being chased by some mobs. Run away! Run away! Oh! Alrighty, we are back at the lily pad, my friends. So, earlier today, I finally got around to fixing up my basement. I have literally seen dozens of comments telling me to get rid of those shitty little dirt walls, my friends. I have finally been able to do so. So what was stopping me before was the fact that I had literally zero seed temple blocks left. I wasn't even able to freaking finish the floor design. There was, like, the beacons that I used to have down there were literally covering up, like, massive holes in the floor design because I didn't even have enough blocks to finish that. But my friends, that has all changed. The past couple days, I have been spending a lot of time with D-Field. We have actually been working on a Guardian farm. The Guardian farm isn't done, but a big part of said Guardian farm is tearing down an entire freaking seed temple. And since, of course, D-Field and I did indeed complete that task, I came home with inventories, multiple inventory fulls of freaking seed temple blocks, my friends. Let's just check it out, my friends. Let's check it out. So I wasn't actually able to finish. It's not 100% done, mainly because seed lanterns are still incredibly hard to find. Even though we raided an entire seed temple, I did not even get enough seed lantern blocks to finish up the design. But let's check it out, my friends. Look at this! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! So we got a wall made entirely of dark prismarine and green stained glass. It is all even. It's nice and flush. It's beautiful, my friends. And of course, over here we have a nice border of sea lanterns coming across or going across the entire freaking bottom layer. But then again, of course, I did indeed end up running out. We only made it up to about this point over here, and then I ran out. So I still gotta get maybe about another half stack of sea lantern blocks, and then I will be able to finish this entire place up. Oh, but it's looking freaking great. Like, oh my god, it is finally done, my friends. Finally. At long last. Oh, at long last. And then, of course, over here, I was finally able to, of course, fill in the giant hole that was here. Earlier today, there was literally just a massive hole in the ground. A big hole in the design. And, of course, also over here, I was able to, make it look all pretty, make it look all flush, my friends. My base is finally coming together. Oh, man. It's looking pretty good, my friends. It is looking pretty good. Alrighty, with that being said, let's actually jump into my nether portal. I want to show you guys the progress that D-Field and I have made on the Guardian farm, because we have literally spent at least 24 hours worth of time over the past couple days working on this Guardian farm, draining out all the freaking water. Oh, it is quite a process, my friends. It is quite a process, but we're almost done at draining all the water, my friends. I'm pretty sure construction on the actual farm should probably start tomorrow. I think I might end up hopping on here later on today and finishing up draining it all out. But anyway, I'm getting a little ahead of myself, my friends. I will see you guys once we get to the Guardian farm. We can talk a little more. Alrighty, we are back at the lily pad, my friends. We are finally home after long days of work. So earlier on today, I was finally able to fix up my basement. I have probably seen a couple of dozen comments over the past couple of weeks telling me this one pure and simple fact. My base is amazing! Except for one part, my friends. Except for the freaking dirt walls that I have been living with that have been a part of my base for the longest time. And I should probably do a little bit of explaining. So, when I first built my base, when I first laid down all those prismarine blocks, I hit gold, my friends. When it came to what design I wanted to do, I was like, should I do kind of swamp style? Oh, maybe sea temple style. You know, I've got a couple blocks. I've raided a couple sea temples. Let's get this going. But little did I know, all of my sea temple blocks would soon disappear, leaving us with a couple of problems, leaving us with those shitty dirt walls, leaving us with an incomplete floor design. Like, I have actually had a gap in the floor design. I've actually been using those beacons to cover up the fact that I didn't even have enough sea temple blocks to finish the entire floor design. But earlier on today, I was finally able to fix it up. So the past couple of days, D-Field and I have been working on this Guardian Farm thing. And a big part of said Guardian Farm, the way you actually have to start it off, is you have to get rid of the entire sea temple. And we did it, man. We literally mined every single sea temple block that was a part of said sea temple, making it just a vast amount of ocean water, my friends. The sea temple is gone. Right now, we're actually in the process of getting rid of all the water. It's actually almost done. We can go check it out in a little bit. But since we got rid of the entire sea temple, I was able to take home inventories full of sea temple blocks, my friends. And once I did that, it clicked in my brain. Whoa, we can finally get rid of those crappy dirt walls. Without further ado, let's go check it out, my friends. Let's go check it out. Bah! Oh, it gives me the tingles. Look at this. Oh, it looks so freaking good, my friends. It looks frog freaking tastic. So along with the dark prismarine walls, we have also laid down a decent amount of sea lanterns over here. Look at this. So this all used to be freaking grass, man. In fact, over here, I wasn't actually able to complete the entire floor design. There's just a little bit left to do. But this is what the entire base used to look like, my friends. This used to be all the way around the entire floor design. But thankfully, because I had about a stack and a half of freaking sea lanterns, I was able to lay down this entire design. It goes all the way around to over here. And then, of course, I ended up running out of sea lanterns. But thankfully, because the Guardian Farm is almost done, I don't think we're going to have to wait that much longer to finish the entire base, my friends. Like, this is going to be fantastic. I actually have a lot of plans for sea lanterns, my friends. In fact, I want to get rid of these. I want to replace this glass right here and these torches with sea lanterns, my friends. I think that would look frogtastic. Alright, with that being said, let's actually hop into the nether. Let's go check out the Guardian Farm. I want to show you guys the progress D-Field and I have done, because we have spent so much freaking time. So much time draining out this water. I'm pretty sure we're almost done. I think we only have a couple of sections to go. Alright, well, I think I'm going to get a little ahead of myself. Let's just hop into the nether and let's check it out, my friends. I will see you guys once I get to the Guardian Farm. Actually, I'm going to grab some food first. I'll see you guys soon. Woo! Alrighty, guys, we are back at the Guardian Farm for a quick little status update before we end the video. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of perspective. 4 days ago, there was nothing but water and a sea temple here. And now, my friends, there is no sea temple and there is almost no freaking water. There's only a couple of slots of water left, my friends, over here. We got 1, 2, count it, 3 grid sections to go, and we will be done. We will be ready for the actual construction of said Guardian Farm. Once again, D-Field and I have literally spent probably about 20 hours of just straight up removing water, of straight up just placing down sand. We have had our work cut out for us, my friends, but we have been making so much freaking progress the past couple days. It is ridiculous. So at first, we only had about 30 sponges, and it was taking us so freaking long. Only one of us could remove water at a time, which was fine because D-Field was still placing sand, and I was removing water. But once D-Field had finished placing the sand, we came to the quick conclusion that, man, we need more sponges. And my friends, more sponges is what we got. Look at this. We got about a stack and a half of sponges in our hands. That's not even to count the sponges that are already placed down we found another seed temple that had 3, 1, 2, 3 sponge rooms, my friends. Oh, happy days, my friends. Oh, happy days. So once again, we have been working ridiculously hard at removing all the water, and we are almost done. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hop on here. I'm going to work for a couple hours. I'm hopefully going to finish clearing up these last 3 sections of water, and that way tomorrow Defield and I can actually start the construction of the actual Guardian farm. The actual mechanism that is going to spawn the Guardians, that is going to kill the Guardians, that is going to harvest said Guardian drops. Oh, it's going to be a good time, my friends. It is going to be a good time. Well, I'm about to get started on placing down all these sponges. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing for the next hour or so. In fact, I'm probably going to be doing this. I'm probably going to be doing this for a while now that I think about it. It probably takes, I'd say, about half hour to 45 minutes to clear out one section. I think, I think that's a fair estimate. So it's probably going to take me about, maybe 2 hours to finish out draining all the water. And I don't know, I don't think you guys really want to, hang out and watch me do that. So we're probably just going to end the episode here, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed the road segments. I hope you guys voted down in the straw poll section below. I also really hope you guys enjoy my fantastic freaking basement. It is looking so freaking good. Oh, I am very, very excited that my base is really, really coming together. It's looking freaking great. Alrighty, well, with that being said, my name is Kermit. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will, of course, see you in the next one, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye. Woo!